Die Band heißt Das Label heißt Macabre. Dann kam aber diese Corona-Zeit und es war vorbei mit Konzerten, mit Touren machen. Und dann war die Überlegung, was mache ich als nächstes? Ich habe also eine Firma gegründet, infinimesh. Und diese Firma entwickelt eine IoT-Plattform. Und ich konnte es mir natürlich nicht verkneifen. Wir haben ziemlich schnell angefangen, damit eben auch Musik. Oh, in English. I got the info. Okay, once again. So, is it better in English? I think so. Yeah, so, okay. Yeah. So, once again, my name is Uwe Kamp. I'm a musician since 35 years with my band Das my label was Macabre. Then came Corona, and I needed to do something, so I founded this IoT platform company. Infinimesh, and this platform called infinimesh, and of course we started instantly doing music with it because we are musicians, and that came now to the point that I will present you now within these 15 minutes actually 3 products, so I will be really fast, sorry to talk now so fast, but 15 minutes is really short. So first of all, I tell you a bit about this IoT platform, and then at the end I will show you how does this actually all fits together. IoT platform, we have instruments from Ukraine and so on. First of all, what is this? What we call midimesh. We are trying to create some kind of new DAW. As you all know, there are so many DAWs on the market. There is Cubase, there is Ableton Live, there's Bitwig, there's Magix, there's so many companies in that field. So actually, who needs a new DAW? We think we need a different kind of DAW, an IoT DAW, which gives you the possibility to synchronize machines, electronic instruments, MIDI streams, natural instruments, all through the internet and synchronize them. And we think that's a smart idea. It's a little bit like entanglement of things, and we think it's also interesting on a philosophical way. Anyhow, what we do there, and that's the most important thing, we are correcting, first of all, the latency, which is one of the most complicated things on the internet. And I can give you a lot of deep insights for it, but I just now run through this thing. We have a system that we can connect all kind of different sensors with MIDI devices. So you can easily use whatever kind of sensor you have at home and connect it with the platform and make out of this information MIDI data. And gives you a lot of chances like to do great music with this. So meaning we also connect them different kind of musical projects, meaning you can have sessions with other musicians from all kind of places. That was also basically one of these ideas in this Corona time, to giving musicians the chance to just work more together over this. We started then another project, and now we come slowly to these devices. It was called Pandemic Robot Orchestra. You might wonder why you can see here a minister. It's actually Hubertus Heil is his name, and he's Minister for Labor and Work. But we got a prize for this project because it was like a great way in the pandemic time to still enjoy art and doing music. So much about this, video's not working, and the whole platform is running on the cloud, of course on the European cloud. It's a Kubernetes system, meaning you can connect as many devices as you want. For example, if you have a stadium full of people with smartphones, you could all connect them to this platform, and for example, using these smartphones and having a light show with them by triggering it through the IoT platform. So I don't want to bore you too much about like these details, how it's working. Here you can see our dogs in our company and some of our workers. So I stop now this presentation and tell you what else we do. We were talking here about artificial intelligence, and I think that's one of the main subjects. So what we created, which is an integral part of our IoT platform, is this, we call it Retro Future Synth Composer. Why? It's a transformer model which we trained on about 40,000 MIDI files, which is creating music. It's not only creating music, it's a quite musical system because it gives you the opportunity to decide what kind of chords you want to have, what kind of instruments you want to use. And I personally, to tell you how I use it, I myself, as an electronic musician, also like to play natural instruments, and I learned piano, and I started playing the cello. And as you know, when you start learning a stringed instrument, nobody wants first to play with you, because it sounds horrible when you start it. So the great thing about the Retro Future Synth Composer is it reacts to me like a normal musician, but it is never annoyed about how I play. So it's a wonderful tool to give me a chance to constantly train my scales by defining. Here you can, unfortunately it's a little bit unsharp. You can see on the upper line, you can put for each bar our own chord. Then you can design the density on which bar you want to have more notes or less notes. You can tell it, play it a little bit like a real drum, or play it like an acubus, or play it like a piano, or whatever instrument, and it learned from these 40,000 MIDI files to compose music. And the great thing is we have connected with our IoT platform and can now stream it. So basically, if you're, for example, interested to use this kind of tool, you can come after the show here, and I can give you tokens, and you can use it and stream then the music directly into your DAW, whatever you're using. If it's Ableton Live, a Cubase, a Magix, or whatever, you can directly stream into this. Now we come to this instrument. Why is this instrument here standing? Because we understood when doing IoT and music, it's really important, and it's also for us really fascinating to put the aspects of